What's up, everybody? What is up? Dodgers versus Diamondbacks, game 3 of the 3-game set from Blue Heaven on Earth, Dodger Stadium. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. I forgot to get my watch, so let's wear some sweatbands. I forgot my watch tonight, chat, so we're going to put on these Dodger sweatbands. And go from there. Another 7:10 start, y'all. Another 7:10 start. A simulcast. This stream where I call the play-by-play and launch my features and baubles and gadgets. And the other stream where we play the Dodgers radio telecast. And all that good stuff. Let's go, no Conforto, says Dark Shades. Correct. Conforto not in the lineup. I'll get into all the specifics of this matchup, this 521 matchup, here in just a moment. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. Helps the channel out a ton, y'all. Helps the channel out a ton. I don't know if betting is working, to be honest with you. TBH. But I'm going to try here. See if it works. So as was mentioned earlier in the chat by Dark Shades, no Conforto tonight. Miguel Rojas, though, is at second base. So no Kim either. There is a Diamondback player that is young. I can't remember his name. I'll remember it when I see the lineup. But his picture not available on MLB.com or ESPN. So I didn't use it, and I like these to be an even number. So I left Vargas off of the scroll there. Will Smith bobblehead night. He does have the night off. Dalton rushing behind the dish. Can't wait till the Dodgers play in Colorado. Everybody's putting up 20 on the Rockies. El Shiva Jones in the house. El Shiva Jones. The Dodgers got a rough road before they see Colorado again. Rough road. How you doing, El Shiva? How are you doing? Let me quickly say hello to those in the other stream. Quickly say hello. Before first pitch. Uh, what a wild game last night, huh, chat? What a wild game that was. Theo checks in over on the other stream. Oh, I got to do something here on the main page, too. I forgot, y'all. I forgot. I got to do something on the main page here. I got to do a thank you over here. Got to do a thank you over here, y'all. Forgot about it. It rolled in last night, and I don't monitor that stuff, but um, a big shout out, y'all. Big shout out to Carlos Valdez. Big shout out to Carlos Valdez. A $20 Valhalla Holla direct donation to the channel last night. For being a real one, he says in the comments. For being a real one, a $20 Valhalla Holla. So I appreciate that, Mr. Valdez. We always love those directs because it keeps us away from the tax man for the most part. Keeps us away from the tax man. Wish they won by 2, though, says Co. I'm sure you did. I check in everywhere. Val deserves the likes. Appreciate it, Theo. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, well, okay, no watch. Got to remember, no watch, y'all. I ain't got no watch on. Which for me is a rarity, y'all. I'm one of them guys that, even to this day, I almost always have a watch on during the day. No, I'm wearing sweatbands. It's sweatbands night. Things got serious. Serious, COO. I'm wearing the Otani today again. I'm wearing the Shohei Otani today. Having a hard time corralling these lights, y'all. I don't know. It seemed like that was something I never had to worry about, and now it's a constant hassle. Constant freaking hassle. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's get into the pre-show, y'all. Let's go get into the pregame. We're looking at about 35 minutes to first pitch. I've got the OKC versus Rock something. I don't know. I think they're a Sacramento team, but OKC is in big trouble, y'all. They are getting their butts kicked on a regular basis. Um, they definitely miss Kim and the pitchers that we took. But right now they're losing 7-1 in the top of the fifth. And the other team, the Double A, isn't doing much better either. This guy just yoked a home run off him. Oh wait, stolen in right field there. Robbed him. Robbed him. Johnny Owen in the house. Give the famous COO a big howdy, says Theo. Howdy. He said, hey, Theo, Jays are putting a hurting on the pods. Uh-oh. All right, let's go. Check this out, y'all. This is something new I found. I showed you kind of the first version of it yesterday. Kind of showed you the first version of it yesterday, but it's pretty cool. Diamondbacks 26 and 23 on the season. Dodgers 30 and 19. You see, it's Will Smith last out bobblehead day. He is tonight's home run bobblehead. He is tonight's home run bobblehead. I'm sure he'll get an at bat today. That's the matchup. Game 3 of the 3-game set. 7:10 start. Local time in Los Angeles. You can watch it on Spectrum Sportsnet or D-backs TV, which is what we're watching it on. That's why we won't have a picture until about 5 minutes before first pitch. You can listen to it on 98.7 Arizona Sports Station, Dodgers Radio, AM 570, or KTNQ, the KQMR, the Latino Mix. There's the package for the D-backs. Here is the pitching matchup for this evening. Here's the pitching matchup for this evening. Overall, Corbin Bird's 3-1 with a 2.56 earned run average. He's one of their better pitchers. He might be their ace. Against Dustin May, 1-4 on the year, 4.43 earned run average. And you see how the last three appearances have gone for these two pitchers. It's like night and day, y'all. It's like night and day. I think Burns was the pitcher when we went for the Diamondbacks about a week ago. But he's a tough one. He's a tough one. Here is the batting order for tonight. Here is tonight's batting order. Corbin Carroll play left field, bat first for the Diamondbacks. Marte, the switch hitter, second base. Moreno in right. Naylor will play first base. Moreno, the catcher, excuse me. Suarez, the third baseman. Smith, the DH. Perdomo at short. Thomas in center. And Tawa. Tawa's the one whose picture is not available on ESPN. For the Dodgers, Otani's going to lead off and play left, play DH. Psych. Betts at shortstop. Freeman at first. Teoscar right field. Pages left field. Muncy at third. Tommy in center. Rushing at catcher. And Rojas at second. Rojas at second. Am I here too early, says Manuel. No, as early as you want to be, bro. Where can you watch minor league Dodger games on TV, says Elashiva. It's part of the MLB package, Elashiva. It's part of the MLB package. You pick the Dodgers as your favorite team, and it shows up on the main page when you scroll down a little bit. It shows all the minor league teams. It's called MLMT or something, but it's right on the same app. I used to I used that coupon code for Panda Express today when the Dodgers won yesterday. It says Sleepy Goblin. Well, there you go. Get your gobble on. Get your goblin on. But there's the lineups, y'all. There are the lineups. Probable pitchers. We talked about that already. We talked about that stuff already. Here are the bullpens for these two teams, as well as if they were used yesterday. You see, they were a little taxed yesterday. Were the Diamondbacks? 12 pitches from Beeks, 12 from Miller, 18 from Graveman, 19 from Murillo, and 28 from Ginkel. Now I imagine we get the Dodgers one. There's the fielding assignment for the Diamondbacks today. There is the fielding assignment. Tawa in left, Thomas center, Carroll in right, Marte second, Perdomo shortstop, Suarez third. I didn't let it play enough. Josh Naylor first base, Gabriel Moreno behind the dish. There is the fielding run value, whatever that means. All right, here's the Dodgers bullpen and their usage yesterday as well. So we used Vesia yesterday for 13 pitches, Tanner Scott for 28, and Ben Kasparius for just 6. Just 6 for Kasparius. Oops. There's the fielding assignments coming up for the Dodgers. We got Andy in left, Tommy in right center, Teoscar in right, Mookie at short, Max at third, Rojas at second, Freddie at first, rushing behind the bump. Behind the old bumpage. Beat the streak. Top hit probabilities in this game. Otani, 68.9% chance of getting a hit. Freddie, 68.5. And Mookie Betts, 66.9er. 66.9er. Here is the betting line for this evening. Dodgers favored by a run and a half. They are plus 140 on the run line. Minus 170 are the Diamondbacks. Money line bet for the Dodgers minus 142 to plus 120 for the Diamondbacks, and total runs is 9. Total runs is 9. This is the time in the chat that we give our predictions for tonight's contest. What do you got tonight for Dodgers Diamondbacks? I'll type mine in there as well. I will type mine in there as well. My prediction is Doyers. My prediction is Dodgers 5, Diamondbacks 4. So you see the line there. That means pay attention when you're making your bet. Pay attention when you're making your bet, yo. Dave Roberts said today that he plans to use Kim in several places to give a couple of Dodgers a day off, says Elishiva Jones. Interesting. All right, here we go. Continue on. What do you think of these screens, y'all? They're pretty cool, huh? Who's going to be the player of the game, chat? Who's going to be the player of the game? MLB wants to know. You can vote on MLB.com after the sixth inning, but you can vote right now. You can vote right now in the chat. Conforto has the night off, Manuel. Conforto has the night off. My call shot for tonight is Rushing. Dalton Rushing going to hit a home run on Will Smith bobblehead night. That's my prediction. And I think that's it. I think that's it, y'all, on that deal. So we can close that out. Maybe I'll leave it up and check it out after the game. But I don't want that thing to play all the time, though. So let's just close it. Let's just close it. All right, so we're coming up on about 20 minutes till, y'all. 20 minutes till. First pitch. I might go make some noise on that other stream for a minute and be right back here, okay? I'll be back here in just a moment. All right, I forgot to turn back on the mic, y'all. I forgot to turn back on the mic. Anyway, I was just saying that Obe is so old now that Yoda goes to his birthday parties and says, "Old you are, yes, old you are, older than me." Silence is golden, says Johnny. Oh man, he's on a diatribe. I was asking if Jake Lamb was a former Dodger. He's playing now for the Sacramento team. I'm pretty sure Lamb at one point was a Dodger. Professional streamer. Absolutely. Absolutely. A few more years, I get my vampire card, says Oh. You probably qualify for that right now. AAVP. So Dodgers in walk-off fashion last night get their 30th win on the season. I stayed up a bit afterwards and went over and hung out in DMAX stream for a bit. And then I went to this other one. I think they're called Dodger Heads, and hung out in theirs for a bit. We all go through the same things, y'all. Us streamers all go through the same shit with our chats. It's obvious. Jake Lamb was a Dodger. Are you wearing Dodger socks? I don't own no Dodger socks. Val is so multi-talented, it's crazy, says Theo. I saw Valhalla at the DMAX stream last night, says Elasiva. Elasiva telling on me, y'all. DMAC did say my name at the end. He did say Valhalla, and he butchered the hell out of it. So someone needs to teach DMAC how to say the word Valhalla, because he absolutely butchered it right at the end. They No, he don't have no mods. Yeah, he reads Elashiva's stud comments all the time. I don't know why his eye travels to that automatic, but anytime Elashiva says someone's a stud, he he reads it. But man, we won last night, y'all, and you go in those chats post game, and it's like the whole world is falling down. It's like the whole world's falling down. It's like the Dodgers are never going to win another game. It's like Dave Roberts is the worst manager in the history of the MLB. You name it. You name it. You see it in those chats, y'all. People be talking about like DFAing guys like like the money don't mean nothing. The money to them, it's not their money. They don't spend it out of pocket. You know, they think it's just easy for the Dodgers organization, aka Friedman and Gomes, to cut Conforto outright and risk the chance of a team signing him for nothing. I mean, these guys' jobs are on the line, and we talked already about how I'm almost certain that Otani's contract is tied to the job status of both Friedman and Gomes. If either one of them gets fired, he apparently can opt out the following year. Someone should ask DMAC if that's true, since he's credentialed and all. That's another thing I was laughing about last night when I was around visiting those sites there, y'all. Um, this whole credentialed reporter thing. Um, the COO, when we were in spring training, you could literally walk up to a window or a tent and get a press credential if you're willing to pay the money. Um, Now, I think with the big ball clubs, like with the Dodgers as an example, I think D-Mac's credential is likely a high dollar one. His company that he works for likely paid for it, and that gives him access to like the locker room and stuff. But these Dodger head guys, they're like work credentialed reporters as well. And I'm pretty sure they're not rolling up in the locker room with the likes of Kirsten and DMAC and interviewing players with a microphone. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I am Valhalla Sports Talk. I am a non credentialed Dodger reporter. And just like them, all I do is read what I see on the internet and pass it on to you. You can't candy coat every game. DMAC trying to convince everyone that Tanner Scott is having a great season. Now, I watched it, Johnny, and I watched it through my eyes, not your eyes. And he wasn't trying to convince you that Tanner Scott is having an all star season. He was trying to convince you that Tanner Scott is paid a lot of money to be the closer on this team, and they're not going to give up on him at the quarter pole of the season. So that is my representation of what occurred last night between DMAC and his chat. Now listen, DMAC is, as I mentioned, so he's credentialed. He's got the big one apparently, because he's literally standing next to Kirsten when he's at the stadium. Not every night, but when he is. And I imagine, just like anything in media nowadays, you watch what you say because what can happen is they can black you out in that locker room. So if he goes up there on Dodger Nation and shit talks Tanner Scott, Andrew Friedman, any of those, you think Friedman's going to come on his show later in the year? Do you think do you think Tanner Scott's going to respond to a question when he's holding the microphone in front of his mouth? No, that's the way of the world, y'all. Welcome to the real world. So he's got to walk that balance. He's got to walk the balance between entertainment, reporting, and being a credentialed member in good standing with members of the organization. I don't believe he sugarcoats anything. I think he tries to back everything up he says with facts. Um, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think Scott went 8 clean innings before last night. Am I wrong on that? Maybe you could consider inviting Jeff Snyder to be a guest. Yeah, I don't know how to do all that stuff, Elashiva, and to be honest, I don't play very well with others. I don't play very well with others, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know who Jeff Snyder is anyway. I don't think I was on the show today. No, I didn't see the video of Bueller this morning, y'all. I spent the entire morning playing the Mets series on MLB The Show, and man, was it lonely. I don't think I had any viewers in there today. No Shelby, no Niniku. I think El Pepe came in for like 2 seconds, and that was a 4 hour stream. They say DMAC loves tortas. I don't know. I really like the guy, y'all. I really like him. I think he's funny. But Alex Freeland coming up to the plate for OKC. Wearing Freddy's number 5. Jeff Snyder's Locked On Dodgers podcast 5 days a week or 7 days, says Ella Shiva. Don't we all love them tortas, says Sly Dog? 7:01, y'all. 7:01. All right, let me go to the other stream and get it set up because we've got the actual screen. We've got the actual game screen. Let's see if this bad boy is even close. Heck yeah, I got lucky there. All right, so I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm going to launch those screens over on the secondary. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I remembered to turn back on the microphone because I'm a professional. I am a professional streamer, chat. Let's get this started already, says Co. Listen, bro, I don't control the start times. Johnny Ditto, literally, you typed it first, plus all the other stale jokes in the room repeated over and over. That's the internet for you, y'all. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, I've told you all before. Yeah, I've told you all before that I thought that YouTube specifically, even more than Twitch, I think YouTube has a large special needs community. And I'm not being mean here. I'm just saying that I think you've got a lot of folks on YouTube watching YouTube that have autism. Um, and I think we see them in the chat quite often on this channel and on all big channels without any doubt. Some of the news channels on YouTube, that roll when there's a big event like the Pope passing away or a new Pope being elected, read those comments, read those ones. You'll see people post the same comment over and over for hours on end, y'all. Absolute hours on end. I don't know how many times when Pope Francis passed away that I saw someone comment, "Oh, where is the Pope Mobile? Where is the Pope Mobile?" I saw it typed at least 2,000 times before I realized you could block it. And then obviously anyone with an agenda, they'll post something and stick to it as well. But huge special needs community watches these YouTube videos and streams, in my opinion. In my opinion. And over the years, I've tried to be careful with it, but sometimes it becomes overwhelming, and you just have to remove it because sometimes it's too much. Viking Drome in the house. Dr. Joanne Kraus, PhD. Not really. Sleepy Goblin. People are nuts. Or they're AI bots. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm just telling you what I think the landscape is. What's happened? What? You wouldn't give me a sody pop, would you? COO ain't gonna make it tonight, y'all. She ain't gonna make it. She got the Mimi face on. She just ain't gonna make it. I suspect it's a bunch of drunk people or people on drugs. Some of that too. Some of that too, Ella Shiva. Yeah, there's some of that as well. There is some of that as well. Oh, they were rolling last night too. Oh, the Skeens trades, they were rolling yesterday. They were rolling in Max stream just before I came on today here for the Yankees. Why do they allow some YouTube streams to stream false information about famous people? They do it, man. Well, they just allow it because I don't know how deep I want to get here, y'all. I don't know how deep I want to get here, but life is like a pendulum, y'all. It swings back and forth from one side to the other. Life, it's always on a pendulum. And for a while there was an attempt by a number of internet sites to start controlling misinformation, to eliminate it, to delete it, to close those accounts. And then the pendulum swung and they said, "Oh, you're not letting the truth be heard. You're suppressing information. We have to stop this." And remember you had a number of Twitter accounts that were banned and shut down and then they came back and it's just that pendulum, y'all. It's the pendulum of life swinging back and forth. And we're just swinging the other direction now, y'all. We're coming from the time where they were trying to control it, and now the shit's wide open again, and it's clickbait city out here, y'all. Clickbait city on a daily basis. I was on the drugs. I've been clean for years now. Patricia says, "Where's the Pope Mobile?" COO must be pretty comfortable, says Theo. No, she's moving around, but you can see it in her eyes. She's sleepy. She forgot her lunchbox at work, and she's got some weird hairdo going on. I call it the cockatoo. Oh, she had her hair put up, and for a while there, it looked just like a cockatoo. Caw. Yankees walk off Jason Dominguez. Sarah Smole in the house. The best way to combat misinformation is with truth and free speech. They talk about signing Paul Skeens, but the Pirates have 5 years of control. Yeah, no doubt. It would be expensive. That's what Max was talking about an hour ago. He said that it would be crazy expensive because they have all that team control remaining. Yep, May starts today, Ninaku. What's up, Ninaku? What was Beretta's cockatoo's name? I don't know, Slido. Theo says Valhalla sleeping on the sofa. Truth and free speech. Ha 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 ha. Like that works, says Summer Ove. Yeah, no shit, man. We're lied to daily. We are lied to daily. And some people just be gompling it up too, y'all. They be gompling. I don't know what the name was. Mary Hart looks the same as she did 30 years ago, says Viking Jerome. All right, what do we got? About 5 minutes? Let me hide a minute. Let me hide a minute. Yeah, I don't remember that bird's name. Theo, I'm sure Val sang a very attractive cockatoo. Oh, it's cute. It was cute. Had some flair to it. Jacob Frederick in the house. Yo, Valhalla, I'm so excited to see your Dodgers in person on Monday. There you go, buddy. Padres got destroyed today by the Jays. I hit a home run today. I hit a home run in MLB The Show with Mickey Mantle wearing a Dodgers uniform. Dead center. I clipped it if you want to see it on the Twitch stream, on the Twitch page. I hit a lot of home runs with Dodgers today against the Mets. A ton of them. Clipped every one of them, too. They're all on the clip section of Twitch. Yosemite Hiker in the house. Truly love Padres misery, says Johnny. Welcome envy, homie, says Theo. All right, we got 106 in the house, y'all. First pitch just around the corner. Matter of fact, I got the TV on the wrong screen. I've already got the 3D icon on the main page. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Okay, we're in a commercial. It's not live, are you sure? Okay, let's go back out. No, I don't want to exit the app, do I? Oh, I think I did. Why did you move this? Where is it? Because I know I did it, and I'm deflecting. It just gives me choice watch now. That's it, baby. Oh shit, we're underway, y'all. First pitch from May. Wait, what is going on? There's 2 outs, y'all. There's 2 outs already. Why didn't y'all tell me? That pitch up high. I'm trying to line in here, y'all. 2 balls, no strikes. Called strike. Now you tell me. Now you tell me. I was like, we got 100 in here before first pitch. This ball fouled off to run the count to 2-2. Did Elishiva try? The 2-2 now to Moreno. What did May do, Elishiva? Did he get some strikeouts? Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Who there? You just got struck out by me. So Dodgers coming up to bat, y'all. Where's Otani? He's right here. He's right here. May walked Corbin Carroll. Oh. All right. Well, we'll get synced up with Otani here. We'll get synced up with Otani. It looks like May didn't get any strikeouts, but gave up no earned runs. Is the 3D really slow, or is it between innings? Right? I'm steady looking at the OKC game. Oh shit. Anyway, thanks to the 116 that are up in here, up in here. Appreciate the 42 likes. Come on, let's get to 150 today, y'all, and I'll drop a membership. I will do it. Don't make me spend my money. All right, here we go. Carroll on the bump. We will sync to the first pitch. Or Corbin Burns, excuse me. Corbin Burns, number 39. 3-1, 2.56 earned run average, 45 innings pitched, 22 base on balls, and 43 Ks. 43 Ks. 3D guys, get your shit together. We about to go. 3D guys, get your stuff together. Quit middle mucking around. I forgot to turn it off, COO. First pitch to Otani, who's wearing a Diamondback uniform. Any day now is high for a ball. I'll get rid of it when the thing comes up. When we have to resync. Fouled off by Otani. He says ha. Hiya. Robert Rothberg in the house. Tim Putnam. My light counter says 33. Mine says 45 on this one. Refresh. I kind of saw that, oh. I saw they kind of matched up a bit. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Otani fixes the do. He has yet to get a haircut, y'all. He ain't got a haircut, y'all. He probably saving up his money for a haircut, y'all. Because he's Poe. He is Poe. One day he'll have enough to head down to the barber shop. This ball fouled back by Otani-san. What's up, Sheila? Sheila in the house. Giants were muted today. How are you, Robert? Next pitch. Otani chases one in the doit. Strikes out on a curve. Ooh, that baby dropped. That baby dropped. This morning I swung at quite a few of those. That pitcher for the Yankees, y'all, the one they signed that made him change their beard policy, he's got some nasty stuff in the game, y'all. Up high, called strike. Nasty stuff. What, baby? He said he wasn't going to sign with him unless they changed their rule, no beards. Inside to Mookie. I'm not doing good. What's wrong, girl? What is wrong, Sheila? Mookie, fly ball right field. Carroll moves to his right, 3 feet, makes the catch. Two away. Two away. I think this Corbin Burns is on a 13 inning scoreless streak. Tawa in left, Thomas in center, Carroll in right, Suarez at third, Perdomo short, Marte second, Naylor first, Gabriel Moreno behind the dish, and Corbin Burns on the bump. Diamondback alignment. Freddie Freeman, pro baseball player, at the plate. First pitch, ground ball, slow dribbler. I'm not going to bitch about it today, y'all. I'm not going to bitch about it. I said that Mookie, Freddie, and Ohtani get a pass. I'm not going to bitch about it. I heard Soto wants out of the Mets now, even in the full season. Rene Torres, hey bro, you ignored my what's up yesterday. I'm Rene El Big Dad Torres. Saludos. Desade, Calexico, California, y Mexico, Mexico. Hey, shout out to you, Rene Torres. I guarantee I did not ignore it. I probably missed it, but I did not ignore it, Mr. Rene Torres. Why are you wearing a mask? My sciatica nerve is acting up, says Sheila. The Dodgers don't want to face the San Francisco Giants pitching, says Robert Rothberg. Robert, did you not take your meds today? Robert, you better get in line right now. You better get in line right now. They're starting to hand out meds and jello buckets, jello packets at 7:45. 7:45 they hand out the meds, the jello, and the water. 10 pitch inning for old dude. That's what happens, y'all. That's what happens. 10 pitches for that Diamondback pitcher. Padres going to be in town here against the Diamondbacks June 13th through the 15th. We might go to one of those. We might go to one of those ones, y'all. We might go see the Padres. Go get me some Diamondback swag to wear. Cheer against them. Y'all can ignore me. I'm married. I'm used to it, says Yosemite Hiker. What type of pudding are they having at the home today, says Elashiva. Tapioca. Tapioca. Burns has gone at last 16 innings without giving up a run. Thank you, sir. One of them days, go Dodgers. Hey, good luck, man. Let's get them. Let's get them today. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well, Sheila. Rothberg, it looks like Frisco, they just showed a picture that said they lost today. Is that right, Robert Rothberg? Ripped. Foul into the net. Sean's down the right field line today, y'all. He is that ball boy that has a glove on him. Dodgers West standings. Dodgers currently a game and a half up on the Giants, 2 games up on the Padres, 4 on the Diamondbacks, 21 and a half on the Rockies. Nice graphics on the Diamondback telecast. Nicer than Sportsnet, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Next pitch. Ooh, Naylor, swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by me. You just got struck out, fool. I think that's the first one. Carol looks like Altuve, says Renee. I don't agree with that. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy soap? Fouled off. Yes, they lost today, but the Giants are the most resilient team in baseball, says Robert Rothberg. All right, this guy that's up right now, when we were there, that wasn't May. Oh, base hit, left center here. Well, that's better than the home run he hit against him earlier in the year. Padres is fitting because of their crap colored uniforms, says Rubio. Tony Spreado in the house. What's up, buddy? Tony, where you been, man? I'm using a heating pad. Went to the hospital, got a shot in the hip. Now the doctor wants me to do physical therapy and pain management. Outside ball, that sucks. Next pitch. Outside called strike. Called strikeage. 50 likes, y'all, with 120 in the box. Nice day at Dodger Stadium, y'all. Dang, y'all. Look how beautiful. Fouled off. I want to invent something that we can just teleport to a place. I would go to every Dodger game I could. Do you expect more offense from Conforto? I wasn't thrilled when we signed him, Robert. A swing and a miss. But I think most Dodger fans were hoping for more. He is not in the lineup today. They finally sat him today. So 2 away here. 2 away. Camera pans to Dalton rushing behind the dish. Fouled off. So Perdomo, the number 7 hitter, hitting 307. I can't see half the stat stuff because of the words that are on my screen there. Bodo comes in hot. What are you doing, Bodo? Bodo drops a 20. Bodo drops a 20 piece. Chicken McNugget. Yeah, if you had an outside ball, you would have to definitely go pain management. Wait a second, I don't think I heard what I thought you said, says Bodo Winner. What's up, buddy? Thank you so much. $20. Valhalla. Holla. Hey, struck him out. Take a seat. Who there? You got struck out by May. Did they say 4? That's 4 strikeouts for May, they just said. 4 strikeouts for May already. Bodo didn't have any money in the market today. Did the stock market do badly today? I got to get in on a super chat gift. I could use 1999, says Patricia Andrews. Fire you up a channel, girl. Fire up a channel and find a community. That's what I did. I want Conforto to snap out of it, says Bostrom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we go to the bottom of the second, y'all. Still scoreless. Still scoreless. We don't know how to act, y'all. We don't know how to act when we don't get shellacked for 2 runs in the first inning. We just don't know how to act. It's okay if we score before they do, Dodgers. Did you see him? My man got pissed and kicked it to the first baseman. That was a funny clip, y'all. I want Conforto to leave town, says Owen. Smitty's daughter threw out the first pitch tonight. Did she? We didn't get to see it. All is good with the Dodgers until the relief pitchers come in, says Bodo. Does Bodo have Bitcoin? Did Bitcoin take a bath today? Something must have happened on the economical side. I don't have none of that shit. I ain't got no Bitcoin. I ain't got no stocks. I did see they passed no tax on tips. I did see they passed no tax on tips. Watch me. Watch me, y'all. I'm going to claim every bit of this super chat money is a tip. That's what I'm going to claim. Every damn penny is a tip. Next pitch, down low, ball. I refuse to invest in fake money or overseas money. They call it Bitcoin for a reason because it's a comic Bitcoin. Oh, an all-time high for Bitcoin today. Bouncer, throw across, and they get Hernandez, who swung, I believe, at the first pitch. I don't know, y'all. I mean, again, I'm going to try not to go on a rant about that shit again today. Today, I paid attention to it when I was playing myself in the video game. And it is hard to lay off pitches. It is hard because they all look beautiful. It is hard to get the pitcher's pitch count up. But you have to find the discipline. And I did that in the games I did that. I was victorious. Pajes, first pitch, fly ball out. Oh my God. That's going to bring up Max, who big shout out to Max Muncy for laying off in the late innings yesterday because we don't win that without him. But my God, y'all. 16 pitches for Burns, and they've got 2 outs in the top of the second. Down low, called strike. I guess so, Bodo. I guess. Yep. Max, first pitch, fly ball. Not going to do it, y'all. I'm not going to do it. If anyone wants to know what it's like to react to a pitch, just hold your keys at your waistline and drop them. That's the time they have. Do you like the Padres? No. Welcome to the stream, though, Michelle Heath. Nobody likes the Padres, says Bodo. Nobody likes them. My audio looks really low on the other stream tonight. Let me fix that, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, that bad boy ain't doing much tonight. That bad boy ain't doing much tonight. That audio was way low, though. 10 pitches in the first inning, 9 pitches in the second, y'all. Mac and Cheese Festival, Chase Field, May 24th at Chase Field in Phoenix from 11 to 4, y'all. All the macaroni and cheese all the time. Alec Thomas against May. Fouled off. The one thing I learned from this chat is that they are called the Sad Diego Padres. Says old rounder bro. Bouncer. Fielded. Out. So one away. May currently at 30 pitches, y'all. May is currently at 30 on the button. Tim Tawa coming up. Hit Thirst 367 in May with 4 runs, 3 for 3 on stolen bases. Maybe ESPN will get his picture up there one day. It's just a result, says Niniku. It didn't have to be Muncie. Called strike. Yeah, you're welcome to hang out all you want, Michelle. No big deal. Ain't nobody gonna bite. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Doesn't Michelle always have 2 L's? I have a niece named Michelle, and I think she has 2 L's. Thank you for your hard work, Al, or Val, says Niniku. Where were you at this morning, Niniku? I was toiling. Baseball hit deep. Center field. Tommy at the wall makes the catch. Lambs into it. Tawa took it for a little ride. 2 away here in the top of the third. Dustin May did good last time we versed the D-backs, says Mick. D-Mac did a good Yoda. Next pitch. Outside ball. Man, Mick becoming a regular, y'all. Mick shows up once in a while. QC shows up. You could tell basketball's about to end. Swing and a miss. Something wrong with my internet, says Niniku. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, buddy. You sent messages twice? It's pretty lonely in there today. All right, 2-1 here to Carroll, the number one hitter. I feel like I'm missing huge chunks of the game. Ground ball. Freddie fields it, tags the bag, and that's it for the Diamondbacks in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. Still scoreless. Edmund rushing. Edmund rushing Rojas due up for the Dodgers. Game feels like yesterday, says Coe. It's a pitcher's duel. Pitcher's duel. Big Red is the nickname for Dustin May. But I just can't get anything going on over there today, y'all. What's going on stream 2? I think that's really going to end up being a Spanish channel, y'all. I think that's going to end up being Espanol. Someone asked yesterday why I don't do the Japanese version. It's because there is no Japanese version. The Dodgers have a Spanish website that mirrors the one that they have now for the English side, and they have a radio team that calls the game in Spanish. They do not make available, however, a radio team that calls the game in Japanese. What's up, Carlos Valdez? Anyone see Walker getting kicked out of Boston? I didn't. Miller's a starter for Boston, right, chat? I was thinking last night, with our pitching woes, why don't we call back up Joe Kelly? But DMAC says there's a reason that they can't do that or something, because he doesn't have options. And options, I just think, means that they can't send him down to AAA to warm up. Tommy, first pitch, and he's out. He's out. 20 pitches. 20 pitches for 7 outs. All right, Dalton Rushing is the number one prospect in this Dodger organization. He was a second-round pick in 2022 out of Louisville, so he's a Kentucky boy just like Will Smith. He made his MLB debut and got his first hit last week. Down low, called strike. Oh, I'm sure they did, Bodo. I'm sure they did. Yeah, I'm sure they did, but I don't have access to it, whatever it is. I did, Carlos. I actually, on the main page, Carlos, on the main page right below me there, you see Carlos Valdez, a $20 direct donation via PayPal or Venmo. Thank you so much, Carlos. I appreciate it, man. I didn't see that until I went to bed last night. No option. He's not on the 40-man roster. He can't call Rushing a prospect anymore, says Carlos. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Swing and a miss. Rushing strikes out swinging. 2 away. Steven Richter checks in the chat, says hello, everybody. What's up, Richter? What's up, what's up, what's up? All right, Rojas, y'all, in place of Kim. Outside ball. Rojas hitting .254 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. All right, this ball hit straight to center field and an out. So Burns 26 pitches, 9 outs. All right, 26 pitches, 9 outs. All right, I'm going to back out of here and get this closed caption shit off of my TV. And then I'm going to refresh that 3D as well because it just went to picked the wrong one, didn't I, baby? Oh, so if you pick games, it'll take you. Nope, never mind. Is you snoring? Okay. All right, here we go. Dallas came back to take the lead against Edmonton. Walker never yelled at the umps with us, not like that anyway. That is a 78 pitch pace, complete game. Watch is on, says O. Come on, y'all. I need a little credit. I need a little credit for this first pitch business, y'all. I felt last night after the stream ended that the title of the stream was "Old Man Yells at Cloud." Diamondback fan and a Dodger fan sitting there. She was looking at him. He was the Diamondback fan. Look at that. That would look good on you, baby. June 15th. That's a Sunday. What is what? I don't know. Is it the study thing you went to? Maybe you're supposed to brush your teeth while you're sleeping nowadays, or go to sleep in the bathtub. All right, 2-0 to Carroll. I'm not synced up, y'all. I'll get there the next batter. The 2-0. Fuck. Marte goes yard, gives the Diamondbacks the lead, 1-0. 1-0. He hit that thing a ton, y'all. He hit that thing to the moon. I think that went to the top of the grandstands there. Why would you Yahoo be working right? 425-foot shot. Okay, Diamondbacks scored you a free Yumbo Yak if you live in Arizona, y'all. One home run, one Yumbo Yak. I think we're synced up. Thor snoring. The 0-2 fouled off. Yeah, I think we're synced up good enough, y'all. I think I put the score and everything in the other stream. That might be a good one to miss, though, huh, chat? He might only need one run. The 0-2 to Moreno popped up. Hey, Oscar makes the catch in right. Got the shiny, shiny cleats on today. It's like the Pacers can take game one, says Cole. All right, Naylor up now, y'all. Naylor up now. First pitch. Fouled back. First pitch is fouled back. Not only could he not give up a run, could he throw a no-no tonight? He's on pace for pitches, right, Ope? You said that. Shit, he could no hit our asses. 1-1 now to Naylor. Inside ball. A little timeout for Naylor as he checks the condition of his baseball bat. One away here. All right, pitch 50 by May was a ball on the outside edge. 17 strikes, 33 total pitches. Excuse me, 17 balls, 33 strikes, 50 total pitches. Up high, struck him out. Take a seat. Who there? I'm all over all sports, but not the NHL, says Co. Hey, Hammer checks in the chat. Of course, it's a pitcher's duel, and I took the over. Ripped, left field, Suarez, base hit. Base hit, Pajes fires it in. Suarez woes up at the 1, and a 2-out single for the Diamondbacks, already up by 1. I am pro May. Dustin May is a good 5th starter, but he is asked to do more, says Carlos. Yeah, usually because of injuries, huh? We'll see what happens as we go through here, y'all. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss by Smith, the number 6 hitter. He is 0 for 1 so far today. He's up there with 2 outs, an 0-1 count, top of the 4th. May. Check swing, foul ball, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Rubio says, I want the Pacers to beat the Knicks. That way the championship will be won by a team that has never won the championship. Home run, Patricia by Marte. This ball popped up left side. Max calling off Pajes, makes the catch, 3 away. I don't think Max knew how many outs there were. But Marte's bomb, y'all. Little golf shot. Man working tonight was hoping for a Dodgers lead. That 0 annoys me, says Theo. Did you see the Pacers just sent it to overtime after trailing by 9 with 58 seconds left, says old rounder bro. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we got a lot of buffering going on in 3D land, y'all. A lot of bufferage. Let's see how bad it is when they get back, y'all. But it looks like a real bad one. Looks like a real bad one. Take some pitches for real, bruh. This is Tim Pullman. That one is bothering Mrs. Pat. That is hilarious. Fake Smith. uh, Dustin May has ace stuff, says Richter. I like May a lot, y'all. He worked hard to get back. It's good to have him back on the team. I hope he stays healthy. I hope he stays healthy and keeps us competitive until we oh, look at that, babe. Some funny shit is happening on a baseball field. All right, Otani coming up, y'all. Otani coming up. We had a ton of buffering. The fake Smith is in the batter's box. Now Otani is in there. And there's the pitch. I don't think so. Let me check, maybe. That's okay. Next pitch. Fouled off. Otani has swung at every pitch, is in an 0-2 hole. So maybe that's why he just swings at the first one, because he's just guessing. He's just guessing. Maybe we don't see the ball. Maybe the Dodgers don't see the baseball, y'all. Maybe we just get lucky and sometimes hit it. Maybe that's why we're just like F it and swing at every first pitch. Next pitch, down in the dirt. He didn't swing at that one, so theory ruined. Theory ruined. 81-mile-an-hour curveball, though. You should be able to react to that one in some kind of way. 1-2 to Otani. That misses outside. Mookie Betts on deck. Mary Hart has disappeared, and there's a weird lady sitting in her seat. Otani fouls down. Might have hit his foot again. 2-2. Yeah, that gal's in her seat. Look at that guy. It looks like Tales from the Crypt. All right, after a timeout to recover from hitting himself with a pitch, Otani back in the box. The 2-2 from Burns, pitch 33. Ground ball fielded by Marte. The throw to Naylor, and Otani is out, one away. Maybe Otani needs some Kike glasses. How many hits do the Dodgers have? I don't want to answer that question, Theo. But there is a line of zeros down that line that says H. There is a line of zeros that is unbroken on your screen there below the letter H. Mookie fouls it off. 1-1 strike. Maybe she has a seat filler like the celebs at the Oscars, says Hammer. Maybe. Called strike. But that whole row cleared, all four of those seats emptied. Blue Jays lost by 2 touchdowns in Toronto. Was it that bad? I didn't know it was that bad. I knew the guys had said it was bad, but Mookie reaches out, fly ball, center field. Thomas makes the catch. 2 away, 11 up, 11 down. Otani doesn't have an astigmatism. He's totally fine, says Niniku. Freddie Freeman now. 369, 9 home runs, 34 RBIs. Trying to make a claim for that National League MVP award this year. Freddie, the chance as he fouls off the first pitch on the left side. Gary Hart at AAA for rehab, says Elishiva Jones. Okay, now that lady's, I'm guessing, husband or boyfriend has returned, so she must have been the girl that was sitting next to Mary Hart. But the hearts are missing. Freddie base hit center field, and the Dodgers have their first base runner of the day. And it's all pro baseball player Frederick Freeman. So here's the facts of the Mary Hart thing, y'all. The lady moves into Mary Hart's seat. The hearts with that rather large man depart. Shortly after that, the rather large man returns alone. Did the rather large man eat the hearts? Did he eat them? Hey, Oscar, no ball, one strike with 2 outs. Freddie on first. Swing and a miss by Teoscar. Fooled badly, 0-2. No, this foo. Just like America's Most Wanted. Yep. Throw to first. Freddie was already at the bag by the time he turned and threw it. This pitcher's a righty, so he can't see Freddie back there unless he peeps him with his side eyeball. Freddie getting a good lead, though. Teoscar thought about swinging at that garbage on the outside. He did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh. Did the large man eat the heart out? Eat his heart out. Viking Jerome. Swing and a miss. All right, we get nothing, y'all. We get nothing. We did get a hit, I guess, but other than that, we didn't get shit. That's that couple from last year, COO. The one that would move down. Yes, it is. Look at that lady's face. Huge. He was big before. Does he have an ice cream hat for dessert? Says Patricia. Shout out to the 166 up in here, y'all. I need help. I need some subscribers. I need some subs. It's rough in these YouTube streets. Give the video a like. We got 60 likes, but it's 160 in the house. So 100 of you don't think I'm worth 2 seconds of your time to hit that like button. It's not hard. You just exit out of the chat, click the thumbs up, then click the line that says click to chat. It's pretty easy. Even a caveman can do it. Even a caveman can do it. Or so I've been told. Oh. Did I see you come in with a bag of energy drinks? That's a shame that you've got addicted to those, COO. You need to show more restraint, like me. I don't drink them all in one sitting. 2 hours, thank you very much. Perdomo up here, no ball, one strike, y'all. He's wearing Viking colors on his sleeve. I'm not sure why. Skull Vikings. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Caveman is my second name, says Ninaku. Now we have AI Valhalla, says Elishiva Jones. That's not very nice, Elishiva. She doesn't like AI Valhalla. Pordomo strikes out. Take a seat. Over there! You just got struck out by May. I don't know how many. Is that 6 for May? That's AI, Elishiva. Jeff was ripped off. And I stood in front of a camera for no reason. Next pitch. Called strike. How are the likes not going up, says Mandy Poggy. Welcome to the stream, Mandy Poggy. Did you hit the like? AI Val seems like a chipper fella, says Rubio. I've been meaning to record one in a Dodger jersey, y'all, but I just keep forgetting. I get busy. I get busy. I got I got I got responsibilities in MLB the show, y'all. Am I gonna miss? I did. Thank you, Mandy Poggy. Thank you so much. They've gone up a little bit. They're up to 68. Good year. 5Ks, 6Ks for May. Elishiva. 6, it says up there. Ooh, inside. Hit this fool on the leg. Right on the shin bone, it looked like. And Thomas went down, and it sounded really bad. It sounded really bad, chat. He's up trying to walk it off. Oh, it hit it right at the knee, the side of the knee. Thor over there getting in the kitchen garbage, y'all. We put a weight on the kitchen garbage lid, and Thor just moves it now. He's in there lifting iron to try to get shit out of the garbage. How many hits do the D-backs have? One, two, three, three total. Three total. All right, Thomas made it over there. Sucks when you get hit in the knee. Freddie talking to him, making a joke. Freddie thinks he's a comedian, y'all. Just giving Thomas the business. Thomas is like, shut up, old head. Let me put on my oven mitt. Give me my cookie sheet so I can carry it down to second. Tim Tawa at the plate, who took his last at bat for a ride. Inside ball. Mary Hart came back with a happy face, says Viking Jerome. She did not, you liar. This ball hit, backhanded by Mookie. The throw to second, they get him, and Rojas fires to first. Not in time. Not in time. Winged him good, says Tim Putnam. Not exactly barn busters, says Johnny. Valhalla, big bro, you kept me tuned in when you got mad at the boys in blue. Dodgers won. It ain't over till the last pitch, says Armando. What's up, Armando from Tijuana, Mexico? Corbin Carroll at the plate, y'all. He's way taller than Altuve, y'all. At least a foot. Called strike. Look what I got, y'all. Oops, I thought I turned on my camera. These used to be 99¢, y'all. This is health food. These used to be 99¢. Everybody's taller than Altuve. He's just as annoying, says Rubio. I can't wait to get his card in the show. I can't wait. I'm almost there. Fouled off. I hate his running form, says Bostrom. He's fast. Strike out this bum, says Elashiva. So I can't eat these on mic, y'all. It's impossible. I have 2 bags of the hot and spicy ones, says Rubio. The COO gets the hot ones. $2.99 now. $3. Struck him out. Third base umpire rings him up. Take a seat over there. May with 7 strikeouts, y'all. 7 strikeouts for Dustin May. Can the Dodgers give him a little run support? It would be much appreciated. Altuve Hall of Fame. He's gonna make the Hall. He's gonna make the Hall because they didn't do nothing to him. Pacers won game one in overtime, says old trouble bro. Old what is your name, bro? I can't see today. Old rounder bro. Take a seat, says Niniku. Chicharrones, y'all. Chicharrones. Fried pork rinds. What's up, DC? What's up? I got to get out of these contacts, LSU. It's probably about to happen. Pajes. Called strike to start Pages off. All right, Pages hit right center. Thomas over. Calls off Carroll. Makes the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the fifth. So Burns' next pitch will be pitch number 48. 48 outgoing next. Max Muncy to the plate. Do you like the barbecue ones, Peter Parker? I didn't know they had barbecue ones. All right, come on, Max. Inside ball to the Dodgers' third baseman. Mary Hart is back in her seat now, and the couple separated. The couple separated. Fouled down by Muncy off of his footsie. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, so Burns at 50 pitches, 14 balls. The rest of them strikes. Down low ball. Here you go, Thornelius. Have a chicharrone. And this is just the plain. These are the plain ones. The COO gets the hots. I'll eat the hots. Outside ball. But I would totally be down for some barbecue ones. Chimichanga. It's me, Mario. Full count to Muncy, chat. And he looks at ball 4. They walked him. Free base. The first free base of the day for the Dodgers. And it was Max Muncy who did it, y'all. You okay? Your eyes bugging you again. All right, come on. Tommy Edman at the plate here with a runner on first and 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Bounce down at the plate. I found a guy in a Chihuahuas jersey over here, says Niniku. Yeah, I just mentioned that. Why is Tommy batting behind Muncy, says Mick. Valhalla, the Knicks choke against the Pacers in overtime, says Jacob. All right, come on, Tommy. Misses inside for a ball. What's up, Anthony DeCerna? Checking in from Gallup, New Mexico. Next pitch. Inside for a ball. Someone behind home is wearing their graduation cap. That's right. Andrew is graduating tonight, chat. Andrew is graduating tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So proud of that young whippersnapper. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down low in the dirt. 2-2. Pacers are the luckiest team ever, says Mick. I'd like to share a photo of him, though, says Niniku. You could do that on the Discord, Niniku. Imagine if Pages was pronounced like it's spelled. Pages. Bounce down at the plate by Thomas Edman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She's wearing her gown too. It's a young lady with her graduation cap and gown. She was like, I'm not going. I'll go to the Dodger game instead. But maybe, well, because one of them they're looking at him, the other one they're looking from the pitcher's view. So that camera that you're, I think, seeing the girl from is down in the outfield, peeking in to Edmonds' front side. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner on first, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Tommy strikes out. 2 away. Tommy fooled by the curve. I've been there, Tommy. I've been there, buddy. He's throwing balls up there, guys. Stop swinging, says Mick. Facts. What's up, FJ? Well, what does that mean, Hammer? Underage drinking? You got a citation? Because that doesn't sound real good the way you typed it. That doesn't sound good the way you typed it. I ended up opening one of my bags of chicharrones, says Rubio. Sorry, man. Swing and a miss by Dalton Rushing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dalton is chewing himself out, visibly chewing himself out. Burns probably up on the mound there, salivating at this next pitch. You know it's not going to be in the strike zone. Foul down at the plate. Rushing going through it, y'all. Is this kid going to be able to do this where he doesn't play every day, y'all? Is he going to be able to do this where he doesn't get an opportunity every day? He's going through it up there, using that bat as a timing mechanism, bouncing it on his shoulder. Now that next pitch is outside. He lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't be sorry. I'm a gordito. Well, me too, Rubio. Me too. New to the channel, says T. Lee. Welcome. Rushing, a swing and a miss. Got him with the off speed pitch. And we fail to score again. We go to the sixth, y'all. Go to the sixth. Diamondbacks 1, Dodgers 0. Sorry. That shot to get the Pacers an OT is an instant classic, says O. Where would you play him, says Johnny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer, Johnny. I'm just asking the question. I don't know the answer. I mean, do you alternate him for a bit? Do you try to match him up righty lefty? I don't know the answer. I do think it's going to be closer to like a 60-40 split than what we've got going now, which is about what, a 70-25 or a 75-25. All right, that's going to bring up Marte. What's up, MKI? I bet the Knicks, and now I hope those idiots get swept, says Hammer. You're having a rough week, man. Call strike. Every day, MKI, every day. 0-1 to Marte. Swing and a miss. Kentel Marte has 52 hits at Dodger Stadium since 2017, the most of any visiting player. Struck him out. Take a seat. Over there, you got struck out by me. May has just acquired the Yumbo Yaks for the folks in the Los Angeles area. Yumbo Yaks activated. Diamondback fans got theirs on the Marte home run earlier tonight. We need Smitty in the lineup, says Johnny. They're going to rest him, bro. They don't want him petering out at the end of the year like he's done every year. They're going to rest him, man. We might as well get ready. Accept it. Swing and a miss, unless rushing craps the bed. John says, old school LA fan here. This something emo foul stuff is killing me. What does that mean? This ball hit. It eats up Max. He tries to corral it. And Moreno probably will get a base hit credited. A 1-out single, y'all. That thing just ate Max up. It was going way too fast. And then it looked like Max was in a hurricane as that ball was spinning. After his glove knocked it and put some spin on it, hit off of his knee. He went through it there. So a 1-out single. That'll bring up Naylor. That pitch outside for a ball, a 95-mile-an-hour pitch that just misses. I don't know what the emo comment meant. Dustin May made one mistake, says Johnny. Facts. Flops, 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 says Tim. There's the girl, right? She's not in her gown, baby. Do you think people are giving her a buck or two? Ground ball. So few people keep real cash in their hand now, though. Who is this McKay guy that's the first base coach for the Diamondbacks? Why does he look familiar? This is a ground ball past the diving Rojas. Teoscar comes up, just throws it to Mookie, a soft toss to Mookie. If that's Pages in right field right there, he tries to throw Moreno out at third. Big difference, y'all. Big difference. Watch how this goes down. Watch how this goes down. This ball's hit past Rojas. Teoscar just comes up casually and throws it right to Mookie. Pages is gunning that shit to Max on the fly. Mark Pryor on the bump. Diamondbacks now with runners on first and third and 1 out here in the top of the sixth. I thought he did, but I get that Teoscar doesn't want to play left, y'all. I get it. He doesn't want to play left. He wants to play right. Dalton needs to show who he is as Niniku. A lot of pressure on May now. All right, outside to Suarez, who's 2 for 2 today. May just threw pitch number 80. All right, that pitch is inside to Suarez to start him off. You want another one of these, Thor? I don't know if these are good for you either. Here, I'll give you a big one. Because you didn't get much breakfast this morning. I only gave you a quarter cup, a 3/4 cup. Popped up. Rojas comes over, makes the catch. The runner's going. All right, he runs back to third. The throw to Rushing. Right on line. Good throw by Rojas there. Good idea watching him. Good idea watching him. Hey, what's up, Carmen Don Allen? How you doing, Carmen? Carmen checking in from that Canadian site. It keeps the double play in play, says Rubio. So you think that you don't throw it to third because you want to keep the double play in play? Okay. I would rather my right fielder try to throw a runner out. I would rather my right fielder try to throw a runner out. But it's just me. I guess it's just me. I want to try to get a guaranteed out rather than a maybe possibility out. Outside ball. That's what I think too, Johnny. Called strike. All right, the ice cream man is up in the Dodgers bullpen. The lefty, Jack Dreyer. I'm doing good, Carmen. Thanks for asking. All right, 3-1 to Pavin Smith. Yeah, I understand, Rubio. I understand, buddy. All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count here to Smith, the fake Smith, as Niniku calls him. And they got runners on the corners. Let's get out of this jam. Let's get out of this jam here in the top of the 6th. Ground ball fielded by Max. He fires to Freddie. And the Dodgers get out of the jam. Couldn't be my Smith. Couldn't be my Smith. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Diamondbacks 1, Dodgers 0. That's a genuine way for Dreyer to play. Jack Dryer's nickname is Maytag. My nickname for him is the Ice Cream Man. I don't care what everybody else is calling him. Let's freaking go, says Rubio. Listen, y'all, bobblehead Smitty been sitting here all day on his bobblehead night. And look at him. Look at how angry he is that he hasn't been shook. Look how angry he is. He is so angry right now. I'm sorry, Smitty. I'm sorry they ain't getting no hits. 4.09 earned run average for Dustin. Here's to that, Valhalla. Go Dodgers, go. The old Maytag ice cream machine. Roll one up, says Sergio. Dustin May is nails tonight. He deserves a win. Absolutely. I think the platoon of Conforto and Pages left will be in play for most of June. I think you're right, Richter. I think you're right. He looks like dinner is half an hour late. I think he looks like his milk and cookies didn't arrive after he tucked in the little ones. Dryer's nickname should be Hunter, like Fred Dryer. Theo, let's go. Don't be a loser team. The zero is pissing me off, says Theo. Called strike to Theo. Or to Teo. For Yumbo Yak, says Mick. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Down low to Teoscar. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnny don't want to hear it. He says Conforto doesn't deserve to play. Down low to Teoscar. Actually, I've called this guy Teoscar, 8 times now in this at bat? It's Rojas. Rojas fouls this pitch off. It's the shoes, y'all. I saw the shoes and just assumed. Made an ass out of me and me. I just assumed it was Teoscar. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rojas. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo has to eat it as he lost the handle. And Rojas gets a single up the middle there. Second hit for the Dodgers on this night. Rojas is making me question my sexuality, says Nicholas Aiken. I'm getting ED ads again, says Elashiva. Weird. All right, Ohtani, y'all. Who? This guy. Ohtani 0 for 2 tonight, though. This ball hit hard. Right field. Carroll underneath it. Makes the catch. First pitch. Ohtani is 0 for 3. When you get to flash your Hawthorne school picture again? Val was the minority, it says Rubio. Did you see that? That's one of my favorite pictures of my life, Rubio. Do I see? Mookie first pitch. Base hit left field underneath the glove of the third baseman. And we got runners on first and second with 1 out. And we're in business like Bank of America. No. You an OG if you remember that, Rubio. All right, so that third baseman for the D-backs, the third baseman, is kind of jumping up and down like he hurt his foot. He's fiddling with it. He gives a thumbs up to the Diamondback dugout. Freddie Freeman at the plate here. Can we break through here in the bottom of the sixth? I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. Down low, ball to Freddie Freeman. Val, why is my boy Kim not playing? Rojas needs to be gone. He sucks, says Luke. Well, Dave said Rojas is playing second today. And since Dave has the keys to the Ferrari, called strike to Freddie on the outside edge. Third time through the lineup. It's hard even for the likes of Burns, says Steven Richter. You've been around for a few years now, says Rubio. Yep, 5. We're going on 6. Freddie fouls it off left side. Go Dodgers, says Darwin Estrada. He just got a hit, says Mick, about Rojas. He did just get a hit. Down low to Freddie. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know why. I don't know why I just felt a twinge, y'all. I just felt a twinge, and I think Freddie's going to hit this shit out of here. But he struck out instead. Must have been those chicharrones gave me some heartburn. 2 away. 2 away. Swinging at the first pitch is like pulling 4 cards and hoping for 4 of a kind, says Theo. Betting is on, Rubio. Betting was working earlier. Doesn't mean it'll be working later. Down low. If your bet doesn't work, Rubio, try it over on the other stream. If your bet doesn't work over here, try it on the other. Swing and a miss by Teoscar. 1 ball, 1 strike. Teoscar, man, just swinging at his zone. That's what he's doing. Look at. I wish I could see a replay of that pitch because it looks to me like Teoscar, instead of looking at the ball come towards the bat, he is looking at a zone, or even looking straight ahead at the pitcher and just swinging. I didn't even see his head turn. 1-2 to Teoscar. All right, Teoscar hits it hard, center field. Thomas back to the wall. This shit's gone. Teoscar Hernandez, a 3-run shot. I guess he's looking at the ball. Takes a slider. Yard. Let's go. I called it, says Mick. I called it. 10th of the year for Teoscar. It scores Mookie and Miguel Rojas. And the Dodgers take a 3-1 lead. Teoscar heard me talking shit and said, "Watch this, Valhalla. You jackwagon, non-credentialed Dodgers reporter." A dashing Viper AZ in the house. 3rd time through the lineup, baby, says Richter. About time now. Score 6 more, says Hammer. Oh, y'all. Oh, and bobblehead Smitty. He's shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook. Pajes Hits it right to the center fielder, Thomas, for the third out. Four hits, 3 runs for the Dodgers. 5 hits, 1 run for the Diamondbacks. And the Dodgers got a new pitcher coming in, it looks like. Elishiva Val needs to give you a direct line. I need to bring Elishiva on the stream, y'all. I told you all I have the ability. Not tonight, it's not loaded, but if anyone showed any kind of interest in joining me on stream for these games, I can make it happen, Captain. I can make it happen. We can put your little video picture right down to my left. But the key, though, if you want to appear on the stream, y'all, is one, I have to know who you are, and you have to be an official, non credentialed Dodgers reporter. You have to be officially non credentialed, like Thor. Thor is qualified to be on the stream, huh, buddy? You are more than qualified, my little furry friend. Now, we don't say "se va." Hale pulled to Pedro Serrano. Look at the scoreboard now, Grasshopper. I would tune in early for that, says Yosemite Hiker. For what? I'm definitely not credentialed, says Elishiva. So are you, Elishiva, are you technologically advanced enough to click on an invite link in Discord on your cell phone and then turn the cell phone so that I can see you properly? What's wrong with a credentialed Dodgers reporter? I'm just being a smart ass, Mick. I'm just being a smart ass. Up high ball. I mentioned earlier, Mick, that anybody can be a credentialed reporter. Anybody. You literally just have to pay for credentials. So you have to be willing to pay whatever their price is. And there are, I'm sure, different levels. D-Max probably got the big level and it was paid by his employers. But some of these other guys, I think they're just on the Mickey Mouse one. Bobby from Beantown Breakdown, one training camp, was a had credentials for the New England Patriots. I don't need no stinking credentials. Can I use my laptop with camera instead of the cell phone? I think you can. I think so, Elishiva. I've never done it that way in tests, but I think it can be done that way. All right, David Catalano at 149. Super chat, super sticker, little kitty cat. This ball hit, center field, going to drop. Tommy backhands it. And Perdomo, a base hit, a leadoff base hit for the D-backs. Excuse me. Does he have the big one? He's mostly a YouTuber. Well, Mick, I've literally seen D-Mac in the locker room post game in the front talking to them right next to Kirsten. So he's got the big credential. He must have the expensive one. Your appearance would be the best birthday gift ever, says Summer Obe. Elishiva, make sure you're in the Discord, that you're able to get in there. And I will message you probably on Friday's game and see if we can get you on stream. I'm leaving now, says Ninico, B homies. Where you going? Rubio wants to trade in all of his points for some credentials. D-Max smashes 2 tortas for lunch, says Maximus. Popped up. All right, he's out. Rojas makes the catch, 1 away. Now, when I saw the credential tent at Dodger spring training, y'all, I didn't ask how much they are. I think when Bobby got his for the Patriots, it was like $200. But I imagine something like D-Mac has is probably in the thousands. Just a guess. Just a guess. The guy on Dodgers dugout, that guy that's always on after the game. This is fouled off. He's on YouTube. You've asked that before, Bostrom. You're not wondering. He said it himself one time on stream that he has 2 tortas for lunch. He's funny, y'all. He's definitely a funny dude. And he's definitely well read, too, y'all. He definitely is in the stats. This ball popped up. Rushing, tosses the mask. He's weaving and a wobbling, but he makes the catch. He makes the catch. Max reminds him there's a runner on first, my man. Good job. And that'll bring up Corbin Carroll against Dreyer. I have a mid-mod credenza. I got at the Restore for 15, yet it's still lacking any proper credentials. I'd like to get reporters' credentials for a dog show. I can interview the German Shepherds, says David Catalano. Appreciate it, Armando. Thanks for the vote of confidence, says Elishiva. D-Max, that one white friend that sings corridos. I don't know what that means. So I must not be that one white friend. I used to be able to dance to cumbia, though, back in the day. Swing and a miss by Carroll. 2 balls, 1 strike. Vince Scully used to say that what are the hardest fielding plays in baseball is for the catcher to catch a foul ball with his back to the ball first. Corbin, base hit, right field. Teoscar comes up, Perdomo to third. The throw into Rojas. Rojas runs it in, and the D-backs got runners on the corners now here in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. The go-ahead run will come to the plate. Val sings Chileno Sanchez. What's up, Ruben C? What's going on, dude? All right, Robert's coming out. He's about to yank the ice cream man. He does the cool point to the bullpen. I think that's just for show, y'all. That whole thing's just for show. They've already been notified on the blue phone. And who's this guy? All right, I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Lou Trevino is the new pitcher for the Dodgers. He's another former Giant, signed off the trash heap. This will be his second appearance in our colors. Marte waiting for him, working on some chewing gum. Marte accounts for the only Diamondback run of the day, a solo shot. First pitch up high, called strike. Excuse me. Deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 outs, and Val's dropping a deuce. I took a leak. Come on, Dodgers, get this fool. My wife was out of town, so I went to Monday's game by myself on my birthday. What a lame game it was, says Ruben C. This ball hit, bouncer, Rojas to Freddie, and the Dodgers get out of the jam. In the top of the 7th, it's time that we stretch. These Giant pitchers are trash. Giant stinks, says Johnny. All right, we got 86 likes, y'all. We're approaching 3,500 views on this one. And we got 23 likes and approaching 1,400 views on stream 2. The audio stream. Yeah, Ella Shiva, in the next couple days here, we'll try to figure out this thing. I think that'd be way cool to have you on. Vince Scully used to use that term all the time. Deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 strikes, 2 out. I think every baseball announcer has. Joshua says, but Tanner Scott is all right. All right, all right, all right. Says Matthew McConaughey. So, chat, I haven't shaved in about almost going on, I think, 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half. How many more days do I have before the COO tells me that I have to shave? How many more? Before she threatens my life. Downtown San Francisco smells like a toilet bowl, says Rubio. Well, let's be honest, Rubio. The pier at Redondo Beach, the garage at Redondo Beach, kind of smells like a toilet bowl as well. One top deck ticket, parking, 2 hot dogs, 1 drink, 120 bones, says Ruben. Yep. 5 more days, says Bostrom. Max, first pitch. Foul ball. Scooped up by Sean down the right field line. Yeah, I don't know why they moved Sean to right field. Which foul line gets more business for the ball boys and girls, y'all? Left or right? They call them narco corridos, folk music about drug kingpins and whatnot. They made one for Hessenberg on Breaking Bad, and it was fire. Okay. Hey, Andrew's in the house. Congrats, Andrew. I was talking about you earlier. Congratulations, young man, on your graduation. I still think they made a mistake. I still think they made a mistake. They should have left you there 1 more year just to see if they could get through that thick skull of yours and learn you something. This ball hit right to the first baseman. Naylor tosses it to Burns, who's still in this game. 1 away. The next pitch by Burns will be pitch number 90. David says the CEO would tell you in about 5 minutes. I heard it through the grapevine. Heard it through the grapevine. All right, Tommy Edman at the plate here, y'all. The heart's still in the house. Tommy bounces it behind home plate. Ruben says, Andrew, what is next in your life? He's going to Texas A&M to be a basketball star. What was that? Marcus Rodone just subscribed. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. My daughter Lauren graduated from elementary school today. Junior high school awaits. Congrats, Rubio. Congratulations to Lauren. Swing and a miss. Tommy strikes out for the second out. Corbin Burns now has 7 strikeouts on the night. Look at that lady, the blonde lady with the blue dress back there. She looks like she's either in a trance or dead. All right, Dalton rushing to the plate. Swing and a miss. Can we get your autograph now, right before you become super famous, says Elashiva? He'll just tell you he's going to send it to you, Elashiva, and then won't ever send it. Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree there, Elashiva. He'll never send it. He'll tell you he's going to send it, but he won't. Next pitch. Rushing fouls that one off to go 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dodgers got to get a win so we can go to 30-20. Mets with momentum. Go Dodgers. I beat them 3 straight this morning, Armando. I beat the Mets 3 straight this morning with this Dodger team. Down low ball. All right, rushing strikes out on a check swing. Third base umpire sat him down. Alfredo, since we are flexing about graduations, my daughter graduated from LMU with honors. Congratulations, Alfredo. Good flex, my man. Good flex. I'm in Jamaica, Portland, says Travis. Elashiva, come to my college game and I'll give it to you for free, says Andrew. Yeah, you're going to have to go, Elashiva, because you ain't going to get it if you have to wait for him to send it to you via the postal service or via YouTube. 92 likes, y'all. I don't know why we struggle to get to 100, y'all. I don't know why. Val Lauren said thank you. She was super excited. Thank you, brother Val, says Rubio. Bostrom went to Glendale Community College. Yay me. Hey, you did more than I did. Loyal Marymount, great college, says Sly Dog. Yeah, this is a fun time of year, y'all. Fun time of year. Lots of things happening for folks. Always good when it's positive. All right, Lou Trevino is back out for the Dodgers here. The top of the 8th. West Coast meets East Coast. Go Dodgers. L.A. Gonzalez in the house. Hey, appreciate it, L.A. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, here comes Moreno, who has home runs in both of the first 2 games of this series. Just 3 of them, though, on the year. 268 average. He's 1 for 3 tonight. The righty Trevino sends pitch number 3 downrange for a ball up high. And it looks like 3D is nowhere near synced, huh? Just leave it screwed up for this inning. We don't care if the Diamondback guys run around the bases in 3D. We'd rather they just stay sunken in the ground in the pits of despair. Next pitch, way up high. Moreno ducks. Why does Moreno look like Manny's twin brother, brother? Dodgers are already 30-19 tonight, looking for victory number 31. This ball hit. Max backhands it, fires to Freddie Freeman. One away. One away here at the top of the 8th. Not carrying any student debts, the Sly Dog. Ruben says, go Cerritos Falcons. Go El Segundo Eagles. I am proud owner of an AA from Cerrito College, says Stephen Richter. Metallica and Pantera in June for me, says Bostrom. 4 more games after the 1, and we will be at 1/3 of the season mark, says Summer O. This ball popped up, left side, out of play. It's Naylor, y'all. Naylor 1 for 3 tonight in an 0-2 hole. Again, Dodgers off tomorrow, y'all. Dodgers off tomorrow. You will not have the pleasure of seeing my beautiful mug tomorrow on YouTube. Next pitch, outside ball. Mr. V, as long as we can hear you broadcast the game, I don't give a crap about those 3D people, says Catalano. Good. LA Harbor College Seahawks. What is El Camino's mascot? LA people? Do you prefer the most important for the Dodgers is when we play against our own division? Um, Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by this golfer, Trevino. He's not really a golfer, y'all. I lied about that. Lee Trevino was a golfer, though. El Camino Warriors. Let's all cry, says Bostrom. The sloppy joes I just cooked were pretty tasty. Not bad, says El Shiva. What you use, El Shiva, for your sloppy joes? What do we use? Bold and spicy? What's the brand? Huh? Yeah. Manwich Bold and Spicy is what we use for our sloppy joes. I don't know if I can go one day without seeing and hearing Valhalla during the baseball season, says Alfredo. I might come on Twitch tomorrow in the morning. Down low ball. Are they nice and sloppy, them joes, says Sumro. I don't give a crap about away games. For me, I just when they're regular season games, I think they're all just as important, right? But I get hyped just like you all do when we play San Diego, when we play Frisco, when we play the Diamondbacks. Um, I get crazy hyped when we play the Yankees or the Phillies. Lee Trevino and his pace picante salsa. Up high ball. 3-2 here to Suarez. 3-2 with 2 outs. Mary Hart has left the building. Grounded foul. Are you checking out? All righty, baby. I'll take him out before I go. Okay. Night. Love you. All right, this ball hit right field. Could be trouble. Teoscar, just before the warning track, makes the catch. 3 away. We go to the bottom of the eighth. 3-1. Dodgers. 3-1 Dodgers. Valhalla Big Bro is going to put fan base in the shoe program for 24 hours. Oh, in the shoe. Seems like Cal State Fullerton makes a lot of good baseball players, says Elishiva. Do something, Otani, says Co. It says it says that Rojas is coming up. Let's just go to this, y'all. Let's go to the 2D. Let's just go 2D for a little bit. So I don't have to mess with it. Let's just go here. I don't do it often. I know the thumbnail said 3D. And I know this is hard to see on a mobile device, but we're approaching the end of this bad boy, and I don't feel like resyncing it. I don't feel like resyncing it. CSUF Titans, #1. Elishiva, remember us little people when you're rich. Amen. All right, new pitcher. We finally got the starter out, y'all. Jalen Beeks replaces Corbin Burns. So Rojas, Otani, Betts due up for the Dodgers. Lonely out here, y'all. I'm all by my lonesome. This ground ball, fielded by the third baseman who was on the grass, anticipating a possible bunt. And he throws out Rojas at first. One away. One away here in the bottom of the eighth. Bring back Chico, says James Bostrom. Michael Lowe in the house. I graduated from Cerritos College. All right, here's Otani. Otani 0 for 3, a strikeout, a ground out, and a flyout. He's got the hat trick, the reverse hat trick. He took his last one for a little ride. Pitch on the way. Called strike, 95 on the gun. This pitcher for the Diamondbacks, when he's in his full windup, he kind of pauses at the midpoint and hides the ball behind his back and then sends it, actually at his chest. He hides the ball kind of at his belly level and then fires it. 1-1 to Otani. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the eighth. Otani rips it right side. Foul. A bunch of people ran down there. Otani body language let you know. Otani laughing. So these are the security guys, not the ball boy. Could you all see me sitting there wearing a helmet? I would pay to do that. Next pitch. Outside ball. I would pay to get that gig, y'all, and I would try to stream it. I would try to get me a GoPro and go live. Otani strikes out. Son of a biscuit. They need a day off, y'all. They need a freaking day off. Otani just couldn't catch up. Couldn't catch up to that one. I hit like 3 bombs with Otani this morning. I hit Otani better than Otani hits Otani. Inside to Mookie Betts on rookie mode. Val, did you see Bueller getting ejected? I did in LA. I'm going to probably look it up after the game. Inside ball. I didn't see it. I didn't spend much time on Twitter today. I have a helmet, Bostrom. Here. Mookie. Base hit, center field. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman. Whereas Yamamoto says Joshua. No, he's not going to show up in the ninth. I have a Dodger helmet, Bostrom, that I bought this year. It's really tight on my head, though. Gives me a headache. It's not to be worn. It literally has a warning sticker on it. First pitch to Freddie is inside ball. The MLB The Show Otani doesn't have a crying newborn to deal with, says Ruben C. Plus, like I said, I'm on rookie mode, y'all. I amped it up for the fourth game to veteran, and it was like a whole new world. It was like a whole new world. Down low ball. So I can hit on veteran mode, but my pitchers, they're not quite as dominant in veteran mode. Soto hit a massive shot off a dryer. Freddie! Fly ball right field, but it's going to come down. Carroll says, I got it. 5 feet in front of the warning track. And the Dodgers failed to break through in the eighth. Tanner Scott coming in from the Dodgers bullpen. Let me hear about it, chat. Let me hear about it. Tanner Scott coming in. So we're through 8. Yep. We're through 8. We're going to the main for the rest of this, chat. We're going to the main for the rest of this. Val has a golden show bat. Anyone dare to try the helmet of nachos and ice cream? I have a nacho helmet, Obe, that was sent to me by, I think her name was Knuckles in year 1. It's out in the tavern. It looks ridiculous. It's really loose. I have yet to find a helmet that fits. Hopefully we finish in the ninth. Here we go with Tanner Scott. He's going to be fine, y'all. He's going to be fine. Tanner Scott's going to be fine. You knew he was going to go with him after last night, dude. You got to give him a chance to redeem himself. Calm you fools down. Calm you all down. Last chance for D-backs. All right, here we go. 7 hits, 1 run for the D-backs. 5 hits, 3 runs for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott in for the top of the ninth. 22 games, 0-0 win-loss record, saves 9 in 12 opportunities, 2.42 earned run average, 1 base on balls, 23 Ks. Opponents hit 228 against him. 228. Shout out to D-Mac. Right downtown, bang, called strike. I got some mini ones too that Knuckles sent. This ball crushed left field. Pajes makes the catch on a line drive. One away, one pitch, one out here in the top of the ninth. No big head talk. The streak is over 201 days. Perdomo, 1 for 3 with a single in the seventh. Scott readies and delivers. Called strike. So I kind of equate Scott to Banda last year when Obe said, you don't just give up on a left-hander. We got a left-handed closer. Fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. I just gave you thumbs up number 105, says Dave Jr. Thank you so much, Dave. For the ice cream they do, says Mick. I can want some ice cream if I want, says Johnny. Come on, Tanner, sit him down. Fires. Fouled off. Fouls off. Tanner's got on the red glove today, y'all. If you saw his interview at his locker last night post game, you saw he's got quite the glove collection. I think these gloves now cost like $1,000 a piece, don't they? Next pitch. Down low in the doit. Oh, it was Vesia you talked about. Correct. Betting is not closed. It's about to be, though. It's about to close. I don't know if it worked, y'all. They're all zeros. I bet 10,000. I didn't see shit in there. This misses inside. They check to one. And he says he went around the first base umpire. Strike 3. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by Scott. Yeah, it didn't take no bets, y'all. It didn't take shit. So maybe we can't do that if I run consecutive streams, y'all. If I run 2 at a time. First pitch to Gurriel Jr. is fouled off. First pitch to Gurriel Jr. fouled off, y'all. That next pitch missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scott has been an elite relief pitcher for 4 years now, says Richter. Ground ball, foul. The short little feisty kid from the Bad News Bears was named Tanner. It's okay, I didn't want to bet on the D-backs anyway, says Theo. Yeah, I can't figure it out, yo. I thought if I went on first with this stream and turned on betting and made a bet, I thought it would work, but it don't. Fouled off. We have figured out the view counter though. If you log on first, whichever one you log on first, that's the one that it counts how many viewers are in the chat. One ball, 2 strikes. Diamondbacks down to their last out. Foul, our last strike, fouled off. Angels winning 6-5. Dodgers woke up that offense, says Mick. Tanner Scott always looks so calm, cool, and collected, no visible emotion. Woo, excuse me, y'all. The 1-2. Popped up, right side. It's going to get foul into the blue. Whoa, just over. Just over, y'all. Teoscar playing with the fans over there. I appreciate it, Andrew. All right, let's go. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. They take this 3-game series from the D-backs. And they'll take a day off before flying our friendly skies to New York City. New York City. Mets. Mets, y'all. We'll be taking on the Mets. I care not about the Diamondbacks post-game show. I care not. 7 hits, 1 hit. 7 hits, 1 run for the Diamondbacks. 5 hits, 3 runs for the Dodgers. The Dodgers move their record to 31-19. The Diamondbacks 26-24. We need to destroy rivalries, says Joshua. Feeling good, headed back to the east, baby, says Summer Obe. Carlos Valdez says, let's go. Again, Carlos, thanks for that direct dono last night, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Go Dodgers, says Viking Jerome. Much needed W and Series W and Division W. So May gets the victory, moves his record to 2-4. Got that ERA to 4.09er. Burns with the loss, 3-2 record now, 2.73 earned run average. Tanner Scott gets the save, 10th of the season, 2.31 earned run average. Guys with hits today: Carroll, Marte, Moreno, Naylor, Perdomo. For the Dodgers, guys with hits. Oops, I did it wrong. I think I just gave you the numbers for the Dodgers. 2 hits for Betts, 1 for Freddie, 1 for Teoscar, and then everybody: Pages, Muncy, Edman, rushing, Ofer. And then you get to Rojas, who got a hit. So just 5 hits for the Dodgers today. Just 5 hits. Home run. The only home run by the Dodgers today was by Teoscar Hernandez. The home run for the Diamondback was Marte. Good night, Johnny Owen. Good night, Johnny. Run on over to the nation and tell them who sucks on the Dodgers. 3 runs is plenty, says Mick. Thanks, Val. You dude, Knight, COO, and Thor. COO already hit the rack, y'all. She gone. She gone. She gone. She gone. All right, so I can turn that off. I can turn that bad boy off. I got to turn off that other stream. How did the other stream do? Almost 1,800 views. Almost 1,800. Cheers, Valhalla, for your Dodgers. Good night. Good night, Carmen. Steve Schmidt. How many Ks for Dodgers pitchers, says Dog Catcher. Boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom. Boom, ba-doom. Bum, 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 bum. 8. 8 for May, 1 for Trevino, and 2 for Scott. So that equals 11. 11 strikeouts for Dodgers pitchers. The Athletics are bums, says Hammer. So they're the one that got you tonight, Hammer? They're the ones that got you this evening? Listen, y'all, I know most of you've already exited the vicinity. Subscribe, like. I'm going to drop a commercial real quick here. And I'll be right back with my final thoughts. All right, y'all, I'm back. I turned off the lights, so this is going to look bad. The lights are turned off and ain't nobody home, y'all. All right, so I got to get thumbnails made in the morning for the Mets. I got to edit the MLB The Show gameplay for the four. I did the 3 games with our scheduled pitchers that I played the Dodgers, and then I did a single game where it was All Stars and Legends. And that was the computer played that game, I believe. No, I played it. I played that game as well. And so you've got guys like Johnny Bench wearing Dodgers uniforms. You got the Mick. You've got Babe Ruth in a Dodger uniform. Ellie De La Cruz playing short. What else do we have? Anyway, it was fun, y'all. I love doing that. I love when they give you the old cards in the game. Who else did I have out there? Oh, Jim Palmer was pitching that game for the Dodgers. Joe Morgan was second base. Who did I have at first? I had Justin Turner at first, y'all. Justin Turner returns to Dodger. No, I didn't have Soto in there, bro. Soto hit a home run off me in the Legends game because I had it set to the higher difficulty. And it was a bomb. Lights out in the studios. Dodgers rule says El Shiva. Teo went from 0 to hero tonight. Good night, Gracie, y'all. Good night, Gracie. I think we're coming up on that 10 o'clock hour. 9:36. 9:36. Morgan was a studly ball player. I rake with him in that game, too. It's so fun hitting with Babe Ruth, though, y'all, because he runs so funny. And then you've got these guys, and they're not wearing all the acumen, all the accessories, and they don't have flaps on their batting helmets. But whenever I hit a home run with a former Yankee legend, I always make sure to send the clip to Max because it pisses him off. Soto wants a new team. Are we next? Says El Shiva. I don't know. I think Soto wanted to come to the Dodgers in the first place before he even went to the Yankees. Did Ohtani get a hit tonight? Negative. Negative. Nope. Ohtani 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Ricardo. Good night, David. Yeah, he does that, Obe. He does that in the game. They've got the... I know, Obe, you especially don't really give a shit about video games, but they've got the batting stances and the mannerisms of these players down so awesome, y'all. So awesome. Soto, when you throw a pitch and it misses on the inside or outside and he sticks his tongue out at you. And when they're running the bases, like Soto does that pause shit, or Tatis does the pause, he pauses at third in the game as well. It's so accurate. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they keep track of that many players. Freddie is spot on. Freddie is one of the best renders in the game as far as the look of the Freddie Freeman player. The Babe Ruth one, the facial expressions are unbelievable. It's really cool, y'all. If you want to check out the Twitch, I've got the clips up of the home runs, all the home runs today, or most of them, I think. I think I missed a Mookie one. Does the video game feature beanballs or corked bats? Says John. Rod Carew had the thing where he dangled the bat in his waistline. I have the Carew card, and he does do that. Oh, I have a Carew card, and he does do that. Yeah, it's a long way from Pong, y'all. It's a long way from Pong. It's a long way from Intellivision, from Atari. The graphics are just amazing. The stadium graphics are insane in my opinion. They don't miss anything. Have you tried Sheffield or Griffey Jr.? I don't think I have Sheffield, Rubio, but Griffey Jr. I have hit a couple home runs with him. I don't know why I didn't put him. Oh, because I wanted to put Mick in center field today. But I have been trying to get Griffey in the All-Star Legends team. It's called MLB The Show 25, Elishiva. MLB The Show 25. I'm gonna try to drop the link to the Twitch channel. See if I can drop it. I haven't got a new follower over there in a month. I haven't got a new follower over there in a whole month. And follow is like a subscribe on YouTube. All right, there's the link to the Twitch, y'all. If they use real characteristics of the old player, try Bunting. Garvey, he was great at that. They don't have Garvey in the game. They must not have a contract with Garvey, because he's not in the game. They just released a new Piazza card for the Dodgers. I have most of the Dodger cards. Ruth was a Dodger manager after he retired from playing, says Carlos Valdez. I didn't know that, Carlos. So that's the link to the Twitch channel, y'all. That's the link. The latest game that I played this morning is at the top. Or usually it is. I don't know what that introduction is. But you click on the little section that says yeah, there should be something. Mantle as a Dodger is the one of Mickey hitting the home run today at Citi Field in his Dodger uniform. He fouls off the first pitch. Never swing at the first pitch, Mick. Valhalla gets mad. And that second pitch, sayonara, shot to left field. And the Mick pimped it. He watched it go to the top of the first deck. No, it ain't. It ain't, dog catcher. You have to buy the game, Elishiva, and then you have to have a PlayStation account. So, yes. The PlayStation account to play. No, wait a minute. If you buy the game, you can play it. But you want it to be hooked up because they update it throughout the season. Mickey Mantle was also a great bunter. I've bunted a number of times. I've got games where I've suicide squeezed for the walk off. Niniku's seen him. Yeah, Ted Williams played in the Legends game for me today, Elishiva. Ted Williams played left field for me in the Legend game. Wait a minute. I could do this right here. Wait a minute. Could show you all some of this. Do I still have that screen? No. I don't have that up. Boom, 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 boom. Game score, full screen. Properties. Which. All right, so that's I think that's Joe Morgan up there. This was the early game of the day.
Not be there anymore, so Conforto will.
So I'm talking in the beginning. I don't say anything when I'm playing. I type in the chat because I'm trying to get the ambiance, the organ music and the like. I'm gonna turn this up for y'all. There's Soto right there, y'all.
Ball down.
There's Soto. I'll go back to Morgan here for you.
Hey.
That's Kershaw pitching.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, that's inside. Did he go? That pitch is
But
up.
here are the
4.
clips from today, y'all. Here are the clips from today. Here's Mantle hitting the home run.
1-0.
Here's the Mick hitting the home run at City Field. I've never seen nothing about the mound. Good night, dog catcher. Good night, dog catcher. So 410, my first home run with the Mick. Here's Tommy Tanks today. Here's Tommy Tanks. That one gone.
1-0.
All right, here, let's go. Let's go. Here's Dalton Rushing. Dalton Rushing got a bomb today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Me too, Obe. Me too. I'm stunned every time I play him. We'll see, Obe. Rushing barely gets out. Hit the line.
1-0.
All right, and here is Max Muncy today. So what I'm doing, y'all, is I'm getting all these clips for the home run feature that I need to build for this team. Max already got his glasses on in the game, y'all. They don't be messing around. Here's Max again. Oops, I guess that's the wrong one. Here's Freddie this morning.
Hey. 0-1.
My 100th hit with Freddie in the game. Him and Mookie hug it out. Here's Freddie again. No, this is Mookie. Oh, it's Freddie after.
Out.
And then we'll end it with Ohtani, y'all. All right. And Ohtani-san. No, that's Kim. Did I title that Ohtani? I did. I titled it Ohtani. It's Kim. Unless Ohtani went right after him. Does Ohtani hit one right after Kim? I don't think so. Hmm. Yeah, there's Ohtani. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back jacks. And then we had Smitty got one this morning. I guess. Saturday Dodgers and Mets is Tiger. Mitty clanks it. Tail bomb. I almost got them all today, I think. Yep. And the Kim bomb. Oh.
Nope. Ball one.
I think that was it. I think that was it today. Yeah, because they're in their home uniform here. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Let me stop that. Let me pause that video. But thank you, subscribers, members, all that good stuff. How do we do today there? 607, 613. Not great. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Good night. Valhalla Sports Talk off the air. Where's my Lambo?